to throw it to Pnoles first to present his case why he believes Grant Taylor was the better reliever than Mike Vasil. Go ahead, Pnoles. The floor is yours.
Did you say was or is? That's an interesting word.
It is. We'll go with is, but was based on what we actually have seen in the flesh. This is part of the argument as well.
Well, yeah. So I think that if you have a guy who could throw as hard as he can with the stuff he does and just strike out as many major league hitters as he can while walking relatively few, I think walk rate was comparable to Mike Vasil, if not lower. So that's the tools right there. And I know a lot of what Ken is going to say here, and he's not wrong about some of this. Grant Taylor tended to make his own problems quite often. He'd find himself 2-0, 3-1 with a lot of guys. And, the 420 batting average on balls in play, which is like part of my argument, he was just super unlucky, right? But like some of that was guys actually teeing off on him when he got into fastball counts with hitters. So I think that his problems were a little bit of his own making, but I mean, you can't look at a guy with a 1.42 FIP and just think he's anything other than dominant. That's like top tier guys. He was not dominant in 2025 because he had those command and control hiccups, but I think that that's the sign of a guy who's going to turn it around, and we're going to find that ERA is going to look like a lot more like a number that starts with a 2 or a 1 than the 4.91 that we got in 2025.
KenWo, your chance for rebuttal.
All right. Well, he already made my case easy for me. He would get into 2-0, 3-1, and then he's coming in and he's giving up hits to right-handed hitters. Right-handed hitters hit well over 300 against him, and then he should be dominated them. And then lefties, he's walking in those counts. And then he's, you mentioned the high BABIP, but hey, when you're 3-1 and you're throwing a heater, I don't care if it's 105. They know it's coming. They can hit it, 3 times out of 10, which is what happened. So Taylor, I mean, I will say, I will concede September, he was a different animal. He was much better in September. But in July and August, he was awful. And I knew he was going to give up runs when he came in because, one, he didn't have any confidence either when he was on the mound. And you could tell it. Even though he was throwing 1,000,000 miles an hour with all the movement and all that stuff, he wasn't throwing strikes. And it looked like he was afraid of contact. That's all I'm saying.